Dice Dalt, Lone Wolf. Yeah,
Zings.
Norse are just the luck of the dice thing, really.
All human
Because
teams
like
are.
if you're Norse, yeah, that's true. If you're Norse and your armor doesn't break, you're gonna have a great day.
It will be okay.
Doesn't matter.
Swords would be a little slower, and they have higher armor, and so dwarves would
Well,
probably actually win it. But it's just because Norse are there.
Dwarves armors won't
Norse are a
break.
little bit lighter to move on quick turns.
Yeah, dwarves are better than Norse. 100%.
Just because of the AV9. And the tackle and the thick skull, they won't get removed. They won't get removed.
With the ways of the tier rules.
Well, yeah, but like in my experience, like the only reason why Jackson beat me is because of, you know, the fucking my armor rolls.
Yeah.
Right. Him rolling, you know, well, because as a player you roll your own armor. Me rolling fucking, you know, I was rolling 5 and 6s when he was breaking my armor, but I couldn't break his. Right, so that's the thing about Norse is if they can't break your armor, you're gonna have a great day.
Yeah.
If they can break your armor, you're not gonna have a great day. It just depends on the dice. That's what they are. They're a really dicey team. Very dice dependent. But I guess every team is, but Norse more so.
Yeah.
Because
so
they're AV7.
Jackson's setting up in defense here, so I can assume that Danny's receiving. Lone Wolf is obviously favored in this matchup because he's got 4 Mighty Blow players to Danny's 1. He's got 3 players on the bench to Danny's 1. But Danny has an Apo, so that kind of makes up for the bench a bit. But Danny has the Yeti. Danny has a guard player. Danny has 1 tackle that doesn't do anything this game, and Lone Wolf has 2 tackles that don't do anything this game.
I thought Danny had blodge.
No, that was his old team. Now he has a Piling On Berserker, a Mighty Blow
instead
Block
of...
Ulf,
Oh, I have the shit.
and a Block Tackle Ulf. Danny also has a dodge on the runner, so I guess Lone Wolf's tackle might do something if he gets to hit the runner with them.
I gotta go do a few things real quick. Be back.
Okay.
You got it on stream, right?
Yeah, it's on stream. Yeah. I'm always streaming. Ooh, Boritson is dead.
I'm asking on stream.
Okay.
Only try to make it the most professional quality.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's see. Alright, so Danny's
Oh man, if only the volume was on the background. Sorry, go ahead.
Why did Danny blitz with Mighty Blow, though? You have Mighty Blow blitz with it.
Danny, in all fairness, he made some questionable decisions against me.
He does make some questionable decisions.
And I've seen him against other people too do that.
Yeah, his ball protection is needs some work.
Which is interesting.
He mostly does good plays, and then he's just like, I don't care about the ball. They're not going to hit my ball. My ball's fine. And then, yeah. Like, he gave you a lot of chances to just go 1 and 2 die the ball. Yeah, and then there's that one turn there right at the end where you had a really good opportunity to just push forward and make it so he couldn't 2-die your ball, and instead you didn't push forward and made it so he could 2-die your ball. That ended up costing you the draw or the overtime chance.
Yeah, I was trying to be a little safe at that point just because I was losing numbers and once when the night was out early, that was kind of the game, I feel, for me.
So Lone Wolf with the 2-die into a 1-die frenzy trap. He rerolls it into pushes.
Alright, I'm gonna watch this one.
The frenzy gives him a skull. Ooh. Ooh.
Nice, that's a turning point right there.
Punished for the frenzy trap.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Never seen that before.
I know.
From this player.
It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does. It happened to him in his game against Hunting God early in the first half, but it
Oh
didn't
yeah,
What?
didn't
yeah.
end up mattering.
Frenzy trap.
Yeah, well now he can block with this Yeti, and if it's a
Oh, he
push,
frenzy trapped him? That a boy.
yeah, well he rolled push skull, re-rolled into double pushes, and then the frenzy gave him a 1 die, and he rolled a skull, and it knocked out his elf.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Dan, don't overcommit to
Let's
this
go,
side.
Danny.
Just get your ball over there and punch things with Mighty Blow. And Dan frenzy trapped himself in return, but Danny going to get
Has
hit
it?
with piling on instead of Mighty Blow.
Piling on, question mark?
You might as well
Yep.
pile.
I mean, what the
It
fuck,
doesn't do
Danny?
anything, because...
Why? Makes me want to cry. Every time I see it.
Yeah, I would have much preferred him just bringing the ball to the left side of the pitch here so he could blitz with Mighty Blow.
Yeah.
But he's up on numbers now. And one of the players gone for Lone Wolf is the Strength 4 player. I'd like to see him... Oh, no, he can't anymore. Not with the ball there.
I believe in Danny.
He does have the strength advantage now. He has both Ulfs and a Yeti with guard.
Yeah, well, yeah. He has more of a strength advantage than he did at the start. Oh, he killed up lineman, that a boy.
Yep.
He's up by 2 players now.
Yep. So, all he needs to do now is press the numbers advantage, try to snowball a little bit, and score late.
Well, his number advantage won't be here for very long.
It might be. Still up by 1.
It's just the no Jackson having the Mighty Blow to be able to hit his AV7 pieces, and him not having the Mighty Blow to be able to hit Jackson's AV7 pieces is what's going to kill him.
Yeah, he needs to utilize his 1 Mighty Blow piece as much as he can to minimize
Oh,
that.
well.
We're going to see the Apo here. Yep.
Well, now he has to move back to the left.
Yeah, which is what he should have done last turn.
Yeah. Jackson could get a 1-die blitz on the ball here with a little cheeky dodge.
He could. I don't think it's worth it. A 3+ dodge for a 1 die on a blodger when you don't have wrestle or tackle is meh.
She said he didn't have any dodge.
Danny has a dodge player. Danny's runner has dodge.
She said Danny didn't have any dodge.
You're more than welcome to play against Wombat, Dave.
He's running away like a little pussy.
Yeah, well, it's gonna take some punches here. And that's what
And
you should
hopefully
do.
they're all
Every
single one is a removal.
You have to minimize your punches. Oh, Dan!
That's
Dan!
not what you do.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know how many times
Lucked out on
I've
that one.
lambasted him for starting his turn with the big guy, and he's like, "Well, what's so bad about that?" That right there.
That. Literally almost that. If that didn't work, he could have lost the game with that.
Oh yeah, that could have absolutely cost him the game. If that loner hadn't succeeded, his ball would have gotten 2-die blitzed, probably with tackle.
Yeah. It's like, well, and there's also no reason to not move your ball first.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man. Now does he? Okay, hopefully.
Ah! Oh fuck. Damn. Some pro advice: don't roll skulls.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, on the bright side for Danny, Jackson's tacklers are pretty far away from the ball.
So he just has to roll a 6. I mean, imagine if that piling on picks the Mighty Blow, he could have one less Mighty Blow piece. There could be a Kaz Berserker over in his Kaz box too, with that dead lineman. But instead, it's just the downed his own Berserker is just on the ground. Oh damn. Uh-oh.
He can two-die the ball, but he can't.
That's pretty good.
With tackle. Doesn't get a POW. Rerolls it.
Pick the skull.
Doesn't get a POW.
Pussy. Yeah. Imagine not rolling a POW.
Yeah, I know that's a foreign
Danny's
concept.
pretty fucked.
Not really. I mean, it's still just a 3+ to get out of there. Yeah, it's on tackle, so he might have to burn a team reroll for it, but it's just... He can...
It's a 4+ now.
Well, yeah, but he can get rid of the lineman on the Yeti. Easily.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but he's gonna do it as his first action and probably roll double skulls. He don't.
No, he's 100% doing it with the Yeti.
Oh, I was expecting him to foul.
Oh, no. I don't like where he put that Berserker, because he could have dodged away and cut through there and made a pretty forward cage. But now he's got to go around the Norse bodies.
I mean, why would he put him there in the first place?
Yeah,
it's
not like your Yeti needs an assist. And that didn't make it 3-die.
Brain fart moment? Think the Yeti had really stupid?
Maybe. I doubt it. This is the second tournament in a row he's played Norse. He should know better. Fails the dodge. Imagine Norse failing dodges.
It's fucking shitters.
Danny does it.
Well, let's see.
Now, if his Berserker, instead of going to assist the Yeti, was still over on the right side, he'd have a full cage.
He'd have a full cage.
And Lone Wolf would have 3 guys just stuck based on the Yeti.
Yep. But instead...
he has the old triangle cage.
And,
yep. Less value gained from the Yeti basing all those downed players. Why does Danny just have all these generic names for his players? Ewan, Toby, Corey, Dominic.
Dexter, Bobby.
Yeah.
And then there's like Aruri or whatever the fuck.
I don't like the GFI.
Double skulls!
Yeah, I didn't like that from Jackson there.
Shitter.
He didn't have to do that.
Yeah.
And if he hadn't gotten a POW the first time, he would have had to do another GFI for the second one. And now Danny's in a bit of a pickle.
Ooh. Well, you know what he's gonna do, right? He's just gonna...
Well, that's actually
dodge
huge.
with this runner into the end zone.
Lone Wolf rolling that skull there makes it so he can get an easy 2-die blitz to get the tackle off to get the guy off the ball. You made one too many 1-dies. Danny, what is this? You're frenzy trapping yourself.
See, something that I don't even think they realize.
They just don't care.
It makes me sad. I'm gonna play Norse in the next tournament and build a good Norse team and actually win.
Go for it.
But I mean, Danny's still screwed. I mean, there's not really much Danny can do.
No.
Besides, I mean, if he wanted to do the fucking YOLO play, he could dodge, GFI, stick this lineman in the end zone, and fucking do some crazy shit with the runner to get it to him and score a touchdown.
He could. Well, he's probably just going to throw some one-die blocks and hope for the best.
Oh, he's just gonna two-die this guy. And he doesn't go down. Okay. I would have probably done that before.
That one-die power was huge.
Oh, yeah.
That makes
Now he's facing that berserker.
That makes it
and he stunned
marginally
that
harder
berserker.
for Jackson to go hit the ball.
Yes.
But Lone Wolf has the reroll advantage. He started with it, and then I got another one on the kickoff.
Let's see what he does here. What's Danny's pro team?
Bretonians.
Chain pushed. Brett's. He chain pushed the Ulf Werner free.
Yep. That's a pretty good
to
play.
Go hit the ball. That runner's probably dead. Ooh, it's not dead. Is that good news?
I know he just puts his Ulf there and two-die blocks that guy too. Norse don't need to be banned, and they're at a fine tier. Norse are still shit, man. But we had
well,
two
yeah,
meme
it's just
teams
that's
this
what I was
week,
saying. Yeah,
and it's a small tournament. There's
two
been a-
meme teams and two Norse teams make it to the finals or the semifinals. That's why it's double Norse because they both had two meme teams to play in their finals. Danny, oh wait, that's Jackson. Fuck yeah. He's gonna reroll it. Reroll it, pussy. Good thing he did reroll it, because that would have meant that the next action on Danny's turn would have been double skulls and would have ended his turn.
Oh wow, yeah, you're ahead of me somehow. But yeah, that's funny.
Imagine Jackson keeps it, Danny picks a skull, Danny does next action, it's double skulls.
No justice for meme teams. You gotta get sweaty.
Yeah. Apparently.
4, 5, 6.
Actually, I want to be able to play next week.
Danny's maybe not in that bad of a spot. Because he can get this guy over
yeah, I won't
there.
be.
He can get this guy on that Ulf. And then he can one-die blitz the Ulf, but that Ulf doesn't have block.
Just trying to use a cheeky blitz here. To be able to, well.
No, he didn't blitz. Oh, he did blitz. Yeah.
Unless he dodges into a tackle zone. I think I would have preferred to see the Dauntless blitz, lineman in the Dauntless blitz, yeah. And then a pickup and run. God damn it, Danny, you shouldn't have done that, just left them marked.
No. Jax can pretty much just do whatever he wants at this point.
Yeah.
Just punch everything for all the blocks. This Mighty Blow tackle guy's already on Danny's one dodger. Can get rid of that. That'll be pretty convenient for him.
Or he might skull them both down.
Good. Jackson's Mighty Blow tackle guy does not have block.
Not have block.
It's a little bit risky. Could roll some skulls. Nope.
Nope, never mind.
I think I would have liked to have seen a Norse team use a sure hands thrower as the ball carrier. Just for when you need those desperation plays, it gives you some more flexibility, slightly more reliability there. I think he Dauntless blitzes the elf for how that guy gets a stun. Danny could still score next turn. He has scoring threats. Knocks, scatters the ball, hopes for a miracle scatter. Doesn't quite get it, but it's not a bad scatter for him. His Yeti being so far out of the mix there is a bit of a bummer. He is baiting Jackson to hit his dodger with his blockless guy. His one singular blockless guy.
Ooh, got him!
Oh, the baited.
Jabaited.
Now it is not unlikely that we see Danny score. It's going to be less likely he scores with every block he makes. I think you just take the Ulf, get one of them off the ball, dodge away, pick it up, hand it off, score. He's got dodge and sure hands. So he needs a 3+ with dodge, a 4+ with sure hands, and a 3+ handoff. Scores. Danny, what is this? What? Just go for the score. This doesn't matter. He's got 3 guys on the bench. Go for the score. It's not hard.
Come on, Danny. Dansters.
Nope, not at all going for it.
They've got the advantage, but there is no
Well, you know, you deserve that.
I feel like he had a really good shot to just score there. And he just didn't even go for it. That was a huge misplay. Because the odds weren't bad at all. A 1 in 9, a 3 in 4, and a 2 out of 3. Or a 1 in 9 to fail, a 3 out of 4 to succeed, and then a 2 out of 3 to succeed.
Yeah.
All I had to do was blitz the right guy.
And he didn't, man. Uh-oh. Ricky Bobby's getting smacked.
Bobby is knocked out.
I'm gonna tell him that he has to name his runner Ricky Bobby the next time.
He'll probably be back with Norse until he wins with them.
Fucking till he learns how to build a proper team and actually win.
Can't believe you rolled a 3-die block. Those are 3 perfectly good block dice. You wasted all in 1 block. Well. Ooh. Jackson's Ulf stayed out. That's pretty huge for Danny. Both teams are at 11 guys. That's pretty good. It's still anybody's game. That's what we like to see. Jackson's getting the ball. If Danny can find if he can force Jackson to like a scrap on one side of the pitch or even in the middle, and he can make good use of his guard Yeti, we might see some interesting plays happen this half. I don't like setting up so deep. Why do people keep doing this? There's no reason to set up that deep. Like, if he wants to blitz with his piling on Berserker, he's going to have to make a GFI with the Frenzy. And, like, this setup doesn't even protect players. This is Runner. And this garbage piling on Berserker. I guess. But only because they're 6 squares back. Like, if he still knocks the line of scrimmage over, you could go hit him. They're only protected by how willing Jackson is to do GFIs. One thing I did like about your game yesterday, Hunting God, was you only made 2 GFIs all game.
The teams are backed by the powerful greater clans, so you have clan Skyer teams.
It's pretty good. You get a high kick. It's not too impactful unless he catches it. He doesn't. So Jackson doesn't have as much of a reroll advantage this half.
That's a holding maneuver if ever I saw one.
Yeah, he's gonna get Mighty Blow. He'll probably die because he's an armor 8 big guy.
Unity is strength.
Ooh. Jackson's real advantage is gone with ye old dub skulls. Oh, yep. Said he was gonna die, and he died. Although, to be fair, that would have killed a tree. Nothing can withstand ye old dub 6s on the armor roll. I have an uncanny knack for predicting deaths in this league. Danny could probably make a hour-long meme video of just me predicting all of the casualties.
Ooh. Let's go, Danny. Let's go. Hello?
Hi.
Okay, you're still there. Your mic never has any like background noise, so I can never tell if you're here.
I have a good mic.
No. Zythrax. Yeah, I can never tell if because there's no background noise. So when Zai's not talking, it's just utter like nothing. There's no noise. Yeah. Why is that? He should be pushing the initiative on the right side right now.
He's sprinting. Let's hope it's going to be okay.
Base the ball, man. There you go.
Anyway, I actually said something nice about you when you were gone, but you weren't here to hear it.
What'd you say?
I'm not going to tell you now.
Come on, man. I was watching TikTok.
I said one thing I did like about your game yesterday was that you only made 2 GFIs. It's pretty good.
You know, I didn't even know that I did make any GFIs. I think a lot, and well, I also didn't want to use my rerolls that much that game.
Yeah, you had great reroll management too. It just didn't matter.
Yeah. Hey, did you see that joke I put in the chat when I got my extra reroll? I was like, oh, my 4th reroll to use on my 7 players.
Yeah. This game has been really interesting so far. Danny passed up that really good scoring opportunity on his turn 8 that I think is going to bite him in the ass. Like, obviously he could have failed it, but he didn't even go for it. And his odds were good. 3+ dodge with dodge, 4+ pickup with sure hands, 3+ handoff, score. The only one thing that didn't have a reroll was a 3+.
Was the
now he's in the chat
handoff?
saying this is a dicing. And I don't think this game was a dicing.
No.
Not yet, at least. Jackson's had some bad luck. Danny's had some bad luck.
Did he say it was a dicing?
Danny did, yeah. And then he put his... I was talking about Danny's defensive setup, how it didn't really protect any of the guys he cared about. And then Ooh! Double skulls for Jackson into a dead berserker. Oh my. That is spicy.
Well, that's pretty good.
That is spicy. We could see a 2-die hit on the ball now. Not even hard to go 2-die the ball. And Jackson not taking any defensive skills on his ball carrier might hurt him here. Because he's going to get his ball 2-died. Danny's not going to pass that up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Danny. Why are you doing all this extra shit, man? Just do it, man.
You can bring this berserker over here. Get this guy off this guy over here. Boom, boom, boom. He doesn't even have to do anything over
And
there.
then, and he's preventing the frenzy trap himself.
The frenzy trap.
Yeah! Why there? Danny,
So he can
maybe
do that.
he knew that was gonna happen, I guess.
Yeah.
That's oh my god.
Yeah.
I mean,
Danny's
he
a
has
fucking
to
genius. Picking the worst square
he has to
push
dodge
him in
away,
so
right?
he can get yeah, it's a 3-2-2 to score, but he might go for it.
You have to. I think you finished. I think you finished the rest of your blocks, but at the end you try.
No, I don't think you do. Just take your 2-die block with him, knock that guy over, and sit on it.
Yeah. Go, Danny. Go, Danny, go.
Actually, if he brings that guy down to support, I don't mind going for the dodge. If you don't have to reroll the... If you reroll the dodge, just wait down by the end zone. If you pass the dodge, make your first GFI, see what happens.
It's gonna be double ones.
Yeah, probably.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope, no double ones.
Does he go for him?
I would at least go for one. Okay, he did both.
He does.
So we could very easily be seeing an overtime.
You could.
Oh shit, the Yeti got cast.
Yeah. Oh, and I was saying, when he was on the line, I was like, yeah, and he's probably going to die because he's an arm right big guy. Instant cast. And Lone Wolf's Ulf staying out there. So we're still on 11 versus 11.
Yep. That's...
And now, Jackson's
not
zero
good for
advantage is
anyone,
gone.
really. I mean... He's probably going to use that one reroll on the fucking 19 blocks he has lined up. If Danny gets a blitz here, it's going to be sexy.
Danny needs to not set up so deeply. When you set up this deep, you're basically ensuring that any bad kickoff event for your opponent doesn't matter for them. I hate,
unless it's a perfect defense.
These deep defensive setups.
Get the ref. That might come in handy for when it comes to overtime.
You might see some
mine are always 2 squares away from that line of scrimmage. Like the edge guys.
I mean, you don't. Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want them on the line for perfect defense, and you don't want them 1 square back for a quick snap. But 2 squares back from the line. So it's about where you want to be. You could maybe go a square further if you're a high movement team, like High Elves, Wood Elves, Skaven.
Yeah, Wood Elves.
Stuff like that.
Well, Danny's down a player now.
Nope. Evening out the numbers.
Yeah, that was bound to happen.
This has been a great game so far. Both players have made some mistakes, and both players have been punished for them. That is Blood Bowl at its peak, when your mistakes actually matter. Okay, now Danny's down 2 players. But they're KOs, so if we see overtime, they could come back. We'll probably see Lone Wolf pick up the ball and follow this lineman here now that he's got a bribe. Yep, that's why I got that guy there. An extra assist. Oh, going right in with that guy. I didn't care for that. I feel like he should have just left him there as an assist. And then brought this guy on the right side over there to foul him if he picked up the ball and got it safe. So Jackson's bribe is already gone. Didn't even get a stun from it.
Holy shit, he already used it.
Yeah, he rolled 4 2s in a row there.
At least he didn't get sent off. Yeah, imagine if he got sent off, that would have been big. Well, that would have been nice, I guess. Not,
that'd been massive. A bribe failure. We've seen 3 fouls today, and all 3 have resulted in a send-off. Obviously not that one, just the bribe, but the ref has caught all of the fouls.
They're too good at rolling doubles, man.
Nope. Danny, I don't like the extra basing here. But I mean, Dan has an interesting decision that he has to make basically this turn or the next turn. If you're devoting all of your players like this, you're basically betting that you can stop the score. This is not how you play for overtime. Because Lone Wolf is going to get a lot of punches back. And it's not likely he's going to keep rolling 1-die skulls. I like that 1 square forward with his runner. Basically, you want it so your ball carrier can reach the ball wherever it goes. If you get a sacking opportunity. Okay, just a stun. But yeah, now that Danny gave Lone Wolf all of these punches, and Lone Wolf is the one up players, you could see the snowball begin.
Definitely.
just stuns, so could be worse.
I mean,
for
what the
Danny.
fuck is this? I mean, what is this lineman doing all the way on the left side? Well, left side for Danny, right side for Jackson. It's doing nothing. It's just there.
Yeah. He didn't want
Like,
him to
it could be over here.
Yeah, it should be more central. Like, if Jackson wanted to go up the right side, he had so far to go, he couldn't actually get forward going that way.
Yeah, he wouldn't, yeah. The most he would be able to go would be, like, a square on Danny's side of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so that lineman does nothing there. There's 100% a better place that could have gone. We're going to see this Ulf get one died, and then this lineman get one died, and this lineman...
Nope, never mind. Gonna see the last reroll used.
He can't burn his last reroll on that.
He's gonna burn it. Yeah, told you.
Okay. Well, now, with your opponent on 0 rerolls, I think Dan's strategy of loading him up with dice is better now. That might dissuade him from throwing these 1-dies over here. Particularly the one on the Ulf, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna make it a 2-die.
Make it a 2-die.
What is he? Is he mad that he didn't knock him down?
Norse is not the best team in Blood Bowl Bergele. Norse is pretty terrible. But when it's an 8-man tournament and 2 players are meme teams and 2 players are Norse, they're gonna do things.
And 1 player is an orc team. They get diced on. They gets 1-died into their deathbed. Cause yeah, like Norse are only good if the coach has good dice backing them. Cause Norse.
I would have liked
Norse
to see that lineman put right here.
Yeah.
Because he can't 2-die it. He can only 1-die it. He can't 2-die the Ulf because these guys are based. That would have gotten him some pretty good equity putting him there. They're not overpowered and diced.
No, yeah, it's just the coaches that play them have been dicing everybody that they play. That's the problem.
I don't like this. He could have put the thrower there.
Yeah, he's frenzy. He just frenzy trapped himself.
He did.
Yep. No, that's
not punished.
No,
if Danny had rerolls, I would not have hated to see the Ulf dodge double GFI.
Well, shit.
Ball sync.
He's okay. Yeah, it's fucked for Danny. Danny's fucked.
Oh wow.
That runner's just gonna go up the right side of the pitch. And Danny's not gonna be able to. Well, I mean, but he's gonna have 2 linemen to be there to help him. So
Danny has those 2 downed players if he can be able to get up and move. Oh.
Well, he's not gonna have that Ulf runner anymore.
Nope.
Well, but how far? Well, how far can they get? They can get right. Yeah, the runner can make it to where they'll have to. So it's that square right there.
Well,
yeah,
Danny's
the runner
got his own runner back
can
there.
make it where they'd have to GFI. Yeah.
Okay.
But he's gonna have
runner.
2 supporting
players. Neither side's fucked yet.
It might. It could be, I guess. It's not, not fucked, but it definitely could be fucked. Because this guy will be able to get right there. He'll be able to get over there. Oh, I think he's doing the exact opposite of what I thought he would do. He's just forming a tunnel of punches is what he's doing. Oh, no, he's doing this. Okay. So he's just potatoing instead of, well, he'll have 1 protection. He'll have a Norse lineman up there with him.
It's not really a potato if they can't reach you.
Yeah. Ooh. What'd you say, Kaboom? Yep. Potato tomatoed. What happened to Dan? Oh, Danny. Yeah, Danny's other wolf is over there. If
Danny's up 1-0. Jackson's gonna score, tie it up. Probably
Ooh.
see some overtime. Jackson's got the numbers advantage. Yep, Norse v Norse.
Yeah, it's Norse v Norse. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Danny just needs to kill shit right now.
Yeah. In overtime, he has... Depending on Danny's knockout rolls, he may or may not have the advantage in overtime. He's got a reroll. Jackson doesn't. Danny's got dodge on his ball carrier. Jackson doesn't.
Danny has an easy 2-die hit on his Mighty Blow tackle piece right there.
His Mighty Blow tackle piece got stunned because he skulled out last turn.
Or not Mighty Blow tackle. His Berserker.
Yeah.
Mighty Blow tackle Berserker. And he can try to pile it. Well, he can use that. Okay, I guess if you wanted to do that, sure.
Don't like that at all.
That didn't make much sense to
Doesn't do
me.
anything.
Well, it does if he does that.
Oh.
I guess we didn't see that. How dare us? Horrible oh, reroll it. Come on. Yeah! Come on, baby! Woo!
Calm down, Myth. Alright, ball surfed.
Yeah! Good. Now, good. Throw it to the other fucking side of the pit. God, you piece of shit game. Now, see, now imagine if it threw it to fucking Jackson's end zone.
Yeah.
That would have been beautiful.
But that's Jackson's ball carrier. So he's out of rerolls. He's got to pick up the ball.
Yeah.
All of Jackson's players are tied up.
Did that get KO'd too? Yeah.
No. No, it wasn't KO'd.
Well, let's go, Danny. Danny came in with I'm gonna roll a lot of good dice right now.
I didn't even.
Well,
I didn't even
actually-
see that play that Danny did with the.
Yeah, I didn't either. I was like, what the fuck is he doing?
Danny.
And then I
Hey,
just
legend.
double GFI. I was like, what the hell,
I
man?
mean, that was dicey, but it paid off. That might win him the game. But now both players are out of rerolls, so Danny has to win in normal time. That was a pretty unlucky scatter, though. There were a lot of places it could have gone that were way better.
Way better for Danny. Way, way better. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot. That means Danny can clear that lineman now. And he can go base that Berserker. Oh, let's see. Let me count. Or not. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he would have been able to base him. And then have a 2-day blitz after he knocked down. Or if he knocked down this lineman. Or just pushed him off just push him up there. Oh boy. So 1-die blitz. Is what the doctor ordered.
Stand this guy up. Go for the 1-die blitz.
Come on, Danny, stand.
It's something.
Jackson only has 2 turns left. And the Berserker is really the only person that can get over there without a dodge.
Yeah, as
so
long as
if
Danny
he pows
makes it
him,
over there and doesn't skull, like just having him
Yeah.
based will be good enough.
just don't skull Danny. Okay, an extra chance to skull. And he skulled. And he's... Okay.
Yep.
Well then. How unfortunate. I mean, at least he pushed him a square back, right?
Yeah. So GFI.
Is he gonna score?
It's not. No, there's no reason to go for it this turn. Danny's done. Can stick a fork in him.
Yeah. I mean, unless this fucking turn he just cads every single player that he can hit.
He's gonna punch every player he can hit.
He better.
Okay,
He fucking better.
This is a frenzy trap. Doesn't matter. It's the POW. Yep, we're seeing overtime. And I think that favors Jackson. He's gotten up on the numbers. He still has that guy.
Unless Danny does what he did to me, where he can, you know, if he removes 2 players here and then removes one of the, or like 2 of the guys on the line, maybe.
Yeah, Danny's gonna get some
fine.
Back.
Oh yeah. Skull. Okay, that push is fine. Well, actually, he's just gonna stay. Okay, I guess follow if you want to, man. I don't know why the fuck you would follow. Just getting yourself hit. It's not like he could reach the berserker. Danny could 4+ to try and, you know, he could do a 4+, 3+, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got counting it. 1.
It's Danny's best chance to hit the ball. Oh no, actually, yeah.
What could he do it with? 3. No, yeah, that put him out of range. He'd have to go forward. He's gonna try that one. He's just gonna base him so he can 2-die him with the. He's gonna. Come on, Danny, do it.
Now he's probably gonna go for the 4-3-2-2 to hit him.
If this works, oh my god, boo! Oh fuck!
It's 4 6s on the injury and armor and injury there. Those are the only 4 6s Danny will roll for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
Now, how greedy is Jackson gonna get with his punching here?
Oh, if only that runner had sidestep.
Yeah.
That would have been. That would be. That would be the name of clutch. That would be so clutch right now.
Don't blitz him with your ball. Okay. Yep. Overtime favoring Jackson.
I guess.
Now.
No, definitely.
The damage is kicked in. And this is why Norse are not overpowered. Because they're still armor 7 shitters. If they go against real bash teams, they just crumble. Unless they dice the shit.
Because eventually they will all die.
Danny get? Oh no, those are Jackson's knockouts. Never mind.
They went against hunting in his orcs.
Yeah, because he diced them.
Yeah.
But you can pitch clear orcs with elves.
And they went against Amazons with dodge.
Because they diced them.
They went against Burglary with orcs.
Like, most of their wins have all been, both of their wins have been dicings, except for your game because you were peasants. You don't have to dice peasants to beat peasants.
And this game wasn't really a dicing.
I was dicing myself.
No, yeah, this game wasn't a dicing.
Peasants, you dice yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my Blitzer would have stayed alive longer, I would have had a chance.
But we didn't see. Let's track some out on this team. She was on the kickoff. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Danny could do some damage and get his knockout back.
Dude, how does Lone Wolf have so many? He still has a bench player. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. After all. Well, alright.
Danny remembers his bribe. He'll follow
making
here.
numbers. Yeah. Nice. Okay. He's getting his line right now.
Yo, turn your TV off.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Your mic picks up everything. Alright, Danny, put the boot in. There you go.
Thanks for reminding me. I totally forgot, so thank you for reminding me.
Neither side got a knockout back.
Nice, okay. He's getting his line right now.
Danny lost his ball carrier too, so he doesn't have sure hands or dodge. And Jackson chose to chose to receive. Danny has 6 players remaining. So Lone Wolf's roster really paying off here. He went for the damage and he took a deep bench. Danny has a shallow bench and only one Mighty Blow guy. Yep, overtime just started for the finals. We have 6 Norse versus 11 Norse. Yeah, and the 11 Norse have the advantage of sure hands and a movement 7 runner on their side, as well as 3 Mighty Blow players. It's not looking good for Dan. They each got a reroll. Actually, no, the kickoff has not happened. Danny gets a reroll. What? Oh, it must have been the kickoff for the turn 8 on the line of scrimmage. They each got a reroll, and now Danny got a reroll on this kickoff. So he's back up to 2 rerolls from 0. Yeah, Danny's going to need something absolutely crazy to happen to get back in this at this point. All that damage just kicked in right at the end for Lone Wolf. Yeah, Dan used it to save his Ulf early. Well, this has been a great game so far. I don't think either side can be upset about it. And actually, if anybody should be a little smidge upset about it, it's probably Jackson. Because when Danny 2-died the ball, got the one good scatter, caught it, scored a touchdown off of that. It's the same thing that happened to Jackson when he was going against Hunting God. He got the one good scatter, caught it, scored a touchdown. But Danny had that really good play that I didn't even see, where he did some dodges, surfed Jackson's ball, and then the scatter was just right back into Jackson's hands, unfortunately. For Danny. Yeah, and Danny just has to go straight for the ball before it can get into a cage. I don't think he can. He'll just move it right up into a cage and slowly work his way down the pitch. He's got 8 turns. I think this one of Danny's rerolls. Double ones it. Gets a stun.
I will say that just for the sake of being serious and everything, I'm glad these two teams are in the final over me and Dave, and I say that with respect to Dave too, because that would have been cool. But I'm glad these two teams are in the final.
I really thought Dave was going to win that game. It looked like he had it.
Yeah, he played very well. He played extremely well.
Dave should be very happy with the way he played in that game.
Oh yeah.
Although he should have used his Apo
I totally
on one
agree.
of his like 14 opportunities to do so.
Totally agree.
Then he
I was trying to compliment you for your seriousness of your competition, but okay.
Oh yeah, no,
Two
thank you.
teams.
It's been a good comp.
Because no, well, I was just saying that just because this has been like what you're saying, a really good game, so that's why it's like this. Because I agree with like everything you said with about like Lone Wolf being should probably be a little bit more upset because, in all fairness, Danny did have that 2-9 the ball. Didn't do it.
Yeah. Thank you.
So. Yep.
But unfortunately,
that doesn't mean that I won't bring back peasants though.
Don't make me ban peasants.
Oh, okay. Well, ban peasants before you ban Norse. Okay. Okay. Ban a team that has almost 0% chance of winning over Norse. Okay.
But yeah, there's really nothing
with
left
how
for
bad
them
Norse
to do.
still is. With how bad Norse still is,
they're not better than
now,
Amazons.
okay, now you're changing your tune. Now you're changing your tune because now they're in the final. Okay.
No, Norse are a shit team. I'm saying they're not oppressive. Like they're not better than Amazons.
They're a good team for this competition.
Yeah, well that's the whole point. Every team's a good team for this competition.
Yeah.
Even goblins, and halflings, and ogres.
Maybe. I was thinking about taking goblins at one point. And, don't play it first to it in CCL before, but get shit out with them there.
Yeah. The goblins will never be better than they are in this comp. You get a full 300k to spend on whatever you want.
Yeah.
And you can build your whole team for less than 1100, so you get extra cash there to spend on bribes or star players you want to roster.
Yep. Well, I'll probably use peasants one more time just because I want to use my evolve the team name and everything. One more go.
Thought of a great team name for that earlier, and I forgot about it. I have no idea what it was, but it was good.
Well, if you remember it, let me know. But yeah, I mean they still got to the second round twice out of 4 times. Take that. It's not too bad.
Yep. Jackson will be the
3 wins out of 4.
next holder of the Mushroom Cup.
Yeah. Yep. Well, Danny will
Where the fuck's the ball at?
He'll come back and he'll
7 squares from Dan's end
try to
zone.
get it back.
Oh, there it is.
6 squares from Dan's end zone.
What happened?
I think Dan just conceded.
Oh.
It's over.
You can see. Alright. Yeah.
That's fair.
Good game, Dan. You played very well. Very, very well. That was a really good game all around.
Yeah, it was just a Dyson. I couldn't do anything. There was obviously it snowballed into that, which is just how it works. That's just bash. But it was just turn after turn where something would go wrong and I couldn't do anything. And then when he took out my Yeti, I couldn't do anything.
But that was the best game
it was
of the
a
season.
Dyson.
It was not.
It was a Dyson. I will argue till the end of time. That was definitely a Dyson. There were double skulls. The removal of the Yeti kind of sucked, but there was like that's kind of a yes or no. Kind of put him up quite a lot. But they were just removal after removal, and I couldn't really do anything about it. Some removals were warranted, some not at all, and it was just really annoying.
Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, Legend. Yeah, I do not at all think that was for little damage and a shallow bench with an Apo. And they came into play. Both of you made mistakes. Both of you got punished for them. I wanted to congratulate you on that play where you served as ball carrier. I didn't even see that one, but you did, and it worked.
I agree with both made mistakes, but like it was time after time where he would just constantly get power and defender stumbles, just time after time. And it was like, okay, now he's going to get
with his one dies and neg dies. And you missed a really good opportunity to score in your turn 8. All you had to do was blitz the one guy, 4+ pickup with the sure hands, 3+ dodge with dodge, and a handoff, and you would have scored. I think you had a very good chance to score on your turn 8 there, and you didn't go for it.
Well, I'm going to turn my fan away because I know it sounds horrible. I'm adamant about my stance, but it's whatever.
You are welcome to watch the game again.
Come back, Dan. Come back, Dan.
You both played well that game. That's what we want to see. You both played well. Both made mistakes. Both got punished for those mistakes. And I thought it was good. So that ends Season 4 now of Diced in 60 Seconds.